Hi guys! Long time no see, eh? Well, today I got my ScketchBox in the mail. I thought we'd do a nice little unboxing. Let me know what everybody's doing down below in the comments. Let me know if you're off of work, if you're enjoying your time off of work. What are you doing? I'm catching up on a lot of projects, I'll put it that way. And I haven't been bored once, but you hear that from a lot of art people. Anyway, ScketchBox is a monthly art subscription box. I get the premium level, just so you know. I will have their website linked down below if anybody's interested. I did see that all of their monthly subscription boxes they're filled right now. So I think maybe there's a waiting list. I don't know how it works, but you can still go to their website and check out what's going on with ScketchBox. So let's get right into opening this up. Okay, here's some cards. I'm going to read off of this. This will tell us what we got and how much it is. Here's some artwork with what I believe should be this month's supplies. I don't know. I always say the previous month or this month. I'm not sure what month it's from. ScketchBox for May. Artist is Nikolai Shaver. So there's Nikolai's artwork. Well, I don't want to bring out the board yet, so let's get this right here. Is very pretty color. This is a brush pen by Ecoline. It says reddish brown, brilliant colors. I think this is a watercolor brush. Yes. Doesn't come out and say. Let's read our little card. It's probably the best thing to do, Tony. Ecoline watercolor brush pen. Yes. Retail price is $4.25. This watercolor brush pen has the same Ecoline watercolor ink that normally comes in bottles. We included a reddish brown to create a landscape palette and allow for comparison with the Faber-Castell item. Okay, so there's going to be something else that goes along with this or works well with this material. Very nice brush pen. So I'm going to guess we're getting watercolor-ish things, which is funny because I don't do a lot of watercolor, and since I was off, I took an online watercolor class. I'm still not very good at it. It's just not my thing, you know. Certain mediums are not for certain people. Watercolor, I am on the struggle bus with. So I'm curious to see what else we get in this month's box. At least my skills are fresh in my mind. Whether I can do them or not is another question. Okay, here's the Faber-Castell Warm Gray. Let's read about this guy. Watercolor brush pen. This retail price is $6.50. This is a dual-ended guy. Highly pigmented water-based artist color marker with 2 nibs. Smooth and flexible. Excellent for sketches, watercolor canvas. Okay, so this is a warm gray number 3 to allow for shadow effects. So that's good. Here's the brush tip. And the smaller side. Okay, so far 2 brush pens. By the way, this box was lighter than other boxes. I had a feeling we were going to get a lot of pen-like things because it felt light. Not always the case, but if I had to guess, that's what I was guessing. Nice looking pen. This is a Princeton. Very nice brushes. Number 2 round Aqua Elite. So this is a nice watercolor brush. Let's see what the card says. Retail price is $12.75. I knew that they had some pricier brushes. So yeah, this is a watercolor brush, good for landscapes. All right, let's read about this. This is a line of brushes for our absolute favorite for watercolor. We included the round size number 2 to allow for detailed work on the Frederick's watercolor canvas. So I guess we're going to get a little canvas in here. I love it when we get brushes, especially like high quality ones, because it seems like if you have a supply budget, brushes and tools is not what you want to spend your art supply budget on. boring. You know, that's not the fun stuff. You have to have it. That's not the fun stuff. So it really helps when we get these kind of things in our boxes, so I don't have to spend my own money on them. I like the way it feels. Okay. Can you see that? Very nice. Long, round brush. This feels nice. Looks like it's wood, but it has some kind of coating on it that just makes it very nice feel in the hands. So let me see if I can put this back on without ruining it. Ta-da! There we go. Next up, I don't want to get that canvas out. I want to save that for last. Okay, so this is a... Oh, waterproof? Oh, okay, this is just a pigment ink pen. All right, this isn't a... I was looking at this thinking it was a watercolor brush. It is not. Neo Pinko line 3. This is just your typical liner pen. We have a few of them. I don't have this brand, so we'll test her out. Oh heck, I'm just going to bring this out because it's in my way. Okay, so this is a Fredix watercolor canvas board. 4x8. Just like this. To do our little watercolors on. Okay, and then we have 3 last items, or all this from the same. Daniel Smith, very good watercolor brand. I mean, they make a lot of nice things, but I know I've heard their watercolors are very good. We have a Cascade Green, Ultramarine Blue, and a Hansa Yellow Light. I think it's strange that we got a green. Could have done with maybe a red, but that's okay. Very nice landscapey colors. But yeah, I know Daniel Smith is a nice grade of watercolors. Very cool. All right, let's kind of just set these out so you can see what all we got. So it is confirmed May is definitely watercolor related. So I'm going to move my box out of the way and get my little art journal for supplies. We're going to swatch these babies on up. Stay tuned. First thing we're going to be using is the Neo Pinko line 3mm little liner. Feels pretty standard to me. Yep. We have the Eco Line brush pen in reddish brown. And this is not watercolor paper, so these do not look the greatest. I was just trying to layer it up, see if it layers. I think it does. It's just hard to tell if this paper is shit. I'm going to take a brush pen in a moment, or some water, and see what happens. Actually, let's just do that now, shall we? Let's see. We can get this guy to blend a little bit. It blends. Okay, so if this was better paper, this would probably blend a lot easier. I don't know what I was thinking. I like to just do my supplies in this book because I forget what kind of supplies I have unless I keep some kind of journal on them. So that's why I do this, even though this paper is not for watercolor, but hey, what can you do? Faber-Castell, warm gray number 3. Let's do the brush side first. Oh yeah, that's a very nice shadow color. little more of a liner over here. See what kind of dots it makes. Yeah, no complaints there. All right, let's bust out these watercolors. Now what I did, there was no names. There was nothing on these other than Daniel Smith on the back. So I went ahead and cut out the little names just so I can refer back. If I am buying some more Daniel Smith half pans, I would like to know exactly what I have. So that's why I did this. Cascade green. That's a nice color green. That's pretty. I like that. Ultramarine blue. In case you guys are wondering, I'm just putting these in this little plastic container. I'm giving them a spritz to kind of activate them behind the scenes here. Now, you don't have to be good at watercolor to be able to tell that these are really good watercolors, which I already knew they were. Are they professional grade? Let me see. Yeah. So these are professional grade compared to student grade. If that matters to anybody. Guess if you're a watercolor, it probably would. So these are like the real deal. And as you can see, and this is the shittiest paper on earth, and these still look awesome on here. Now what I'm going to do at the side is I kind of want to see how this red and this blue... Do I want to do this on the paper or off? Actually, I'm going to do this off the paper because the paper is just rank. So what I'm going to do is in this guy right here, let's get a little bit of this going in here, okay? I don't know if that's enough, but we're going to see. And then we're just going to take, sorry, we'll just put that there. I mean, just barely a little bit of blue. I want to try to make some purple. Oh yeah, it's making a little bit of purple. Let me add some water now. In like actual watercolor paper, you probably could blend this on the paper. Yeah, so these guys play well together. Isn't that nice? So these are the supplies we got for our May ScketchBox. Mostly all watercolors, fun things. I like how we got the brush marker thing, brush pen, and the actual half pans. And I enjoy that these are very high quality half pans. I'm going to try them out at some point just to see if maybe my skills are a little better with better watercolors. Who knows? But anyway, thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed this little unboxing. I hope you're doing well, staying safe, all that good jazz. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you like these kind of videos, subscribe, and I'm going to see you in my next one, guys. Bye.